Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Michael Wilkes, Olathe City Manager. Today we're going to do the second part of a three-part series of budget videos on our proposed general fund budget, our proposed utility and fee-supported budgets, and then our 2015 to 2019 CIP. The focus of today is going to be our 2015 proposed utility and fee-supported funds. This is where all of our non-general fund, water, sewer, stormwater, solid waste, those type funds, recreation, that's where those funds are. We budget those separately by law because they have a separate fee. They're not mill levy driven or sales tax or anything like that. They get a separate funding source and a dedicated service delivery. So we're going to talk about those today. We'll start by talking about our largest of our fee-supported funds, which is our water and sewer fund. This is where all of our water and sewer infrastructure in the city is. In our 2014 adopted budget, we had $46.4 million budget. In our 2015 proposed budget, we have a $48.4 million budget. That represents about a 4.3% change from 2014 to 2015. We do have fee increases proposed in water and sewer. We have a 4.7% water rate increase proposed to the council, and then we have a 7.9% sewer rate increase proposed to the city council. There's a, if you look at the slide that's in front of you now, this is kind of one of the slides that we showed to the city council to show where our rate structure is. You see we're very, very competitive on our water rates, and that's a goal of the council, to continue to remain competitive. The next slide shows our sewer rate comparison, and also again very, very competitive. The hatch shows where we are now, so we're right in the mix based on everybody else's current rates. The green bar would show where we would be next year, but of course everybody else's rates will go up as well, and so we'll be, we believe, very much in the mix as we go forward. Our water and sewer fund is very, very healthy. Our revenues and our expenditures continue to match. On the slide you see in front of you, it shows both our water and sewer fund balance and our SDF fund, which our SDF is our service delivery fund, and that helps us fund growth. And so both of those very, very healthy, and our water and sewer fund is very, very, very healthy. In terms of what we've proposed to the City Council for water and sewer, we proposed addressing our system maintenance issues with one FTE. That's a plant maintenance worker in our water treatment plant, and just one additional person to continue we expanded that plant, and we need one extra person to help us continue to meet the needs of that plant. We will continue to focus on water main breaks, water main loss, and servicing our debt capacity in the water and sewer fund. The next fund I'd like to talk about is our 2015 proposed solid waste fund. This is where we have all of our trash services, our recycling, both commercial and residential trash collection. Our 2014 adopted budget was $15.3 million. Our 2015 proposed budget is $16.2 million. That's about a 6% change. However, we will have no proposed rate increase in the solid waste fund for next year. Our rates are very, very competitive. You see on the next slide where our rates are, proposed rate, and we're not proposing to increase, as I said before. Revenues and expenditures doing very, very well. We have been spending some of our fund, or allocating some of our fund balance. As we get ready in 2015, we will we take ownership of our transfer station, which we maintain currently with in cooperation with HAM Services, and that relationship expires in 2015. So we've been building up our fund balance because we believe that we'll have to make some improvements to that, as well as one of the big things in solid waste is we're converting over to compressed natural gas vehicles instead of gasoline, and we think those things will pay dividends for us in the long run as it helps us on our fuel costs. The next one I'd like to talk about, next fund, is our 2015 proposed stormwater fund. As you see from the slide, in 2014 adopted was $7.8 million. Our 2015 proposed $7.5 million, actually a decrease of 3%, and again, no proposed fee increase for the stormwater fund. Stormwater is really all about capital projects. It's all about us fixing flooding issues across the community. The slide on the screen now shows our rate comparison. Again, very, very competitive with other communities. Our fund is very, very healthy. Our fund balance is strong. Really, we spend out of the fund balance to fund the projects that we do. And I'll explain on the next video some of the projects that we're going to do in the solid waste or in the stormwater fund. The next fund is our 2015 proposed recreation fund. This is probably the biggest change that we've got in all of our fee-supported funds because of the addition of the community center that comes online this year and is fully funded next year. So our 2014 adopted budget was $3.9 million. Our 2015 proposed is almost $6 million, 5.9. So that's almost a 50% increase in our funding, but really again, it's because of that community center coming on board. We have proposed one additional FTE. This would be a person to help maintain our sports fields. All of our ball fields and things like that are also funded in the recreation fund as well as the community center. Everything that we do in recreation is funded out of this fund. And so, like I said, we're proposing to add one FTE as to maintain our sports fields, and that will be paid for by all the fees that people pay when they play sports, whether that's soccer or baseball or whatever the sports field type services that people pay for. So that really concludes all of our fee supported and other funds. Those are the main ones that we have, and so hopefully if you have any questions, we'd encourage you. This is your budget. These are your dollars that are being spent, and we'd encourage you to give us your thoughts, give us your ideas on these proposed budgets. You can find all the information on our website at www.olatheks.org. You can certainly call our budget office or our city manager's office and give us any thoughts that you might have on our proposed fee-supported funds or our general fund. So thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a great day.